on some stuff, divided states of America. Why are we still so divided states? And then look at your neighbor. Look at your neighbor and ask your neighbor, are we divided?
Hey.
And let's get to it.
We
I don't
definitely
know.
divided.
What divides us, though? I'm gonna tell you right now. Because where there is power, where there is people, but not if they're not on the same accord. The people have to be fighting for that one goal. And if you want to branch off and start getting into something else, that's how you get things accomplished. But everybody has to be on the same accord. You know, I know we've seen, let's just say Braveheart, for instance. Yes, these are white folks. No disrespect intended. But just that point alone about how, Scotland was, England was over there and all that type of shit, but the only problem they were having is that they just couldn't get all the Scots to unite and fight against
It ain't gonna happen with the niggas.
You know what I'm saying? My blaster said niggas can't do it.
I don't think niggas gonna be able to get together and do it.
I'm saying that's the only way we have to start. We have to be fighting for one.
Niggas, bro, when you think about the technology that these folks is dealing with, man, they can actually annihilate us if they want to.
All they gotta do is shut your telephone off, and you've already been crippled.
Charles said because we uncivilized.
Who? Black people or the whole human society as a whole? I think if all humans are uncivilized. I'm gonna say that to my brother Charles. All humans are uncivilized.
I think you adapt to the world you live in.
You know, that's bullshit.
So you telling me babies come out uncivilized? Or are they taught?
Babies come into the fire.
Like I said, you're born into the world.
The babies are born into the curse. They coming in under the curse.
Right.
For those who believe like me, I'm just saying, everything was cursed. You would just think it was people, but everything decays and dies, just like that cactus out there in the back of our yard. That cactus is out there waiting for the order of things to be restored to where he would never die again.
Charles said humans.
And he would be lush and big, like cactuses used to be. I mean, huge. An apple the size of this skull.
You'll make a nigga go back to smoking joints with that one.
Man, let me hit it first.
It's good. Bet on your
I like to pull it.
Oh.
I like to pull on it.
Man, that motherfucker
I like
right.
to roll. Usually he has his stuff like, really stuffed, really tight.
It ain't going out.
I think his skills are. Let me hit it.
I did that for a reason. I keep telling them.
Slow down the process.
No,
so people just be holding.
So he say now.
Let me
I think
smoke.
now he says he does it for that reason. I think he was
Ever since
he just too tight.
Ever since Mega Fist brought it up,
Too tight.
when the last time I did it.
He hasn't. He's been doing it properly.
Because I know the importance of airflow.
I can't just say
I've
that
worked on
because
cars my whole life.
I ran across one not too long ago. It was a little tight.
Was it?
Yeah, it was a little tight. I'm like, man, you ain't got to get stuff that I
Well,
wasn't
the
too long
next time
ago.
he rolled it tight, according to him.
But this has to be,
did
look
it
at
on
the
purpose.
burn on it. The United States of America.
Nah,
Look
the
at the
road
burn.
again because I probably didn't know.
Man, look at the burn on that. This is perfection.
Well, I was in a rush.
Rolling blunts and joints and all that
Good
shit
burn.
is
Good burn.
an art. Look at the
With a
way.
rolling paper though, that's the call for.
And a big one because I can't really roll good with those.
I'm gonna
guys.
start. That's what he makes.
But because they're flimsy, but I guess because I don't put enough weed in mine.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to,
You
Divided
got
States, I'm trying to quit smoking.
You can roll a regular.
Y'all pray for me, Divided States, that I give up the marijuana. I'm trying. It ain't easy.
Why?
I don't know. Sometimes I just feel I'm a little too old to be so stoned sometimes. You know what I mean? I like sobriety. Sobriety feels really good.
I feel that.
I'm just saying, if you just being sober, your mind is sharper, bro. That week I didn't smoke, man, I was sharp. I had more energy. Well, I always have energy, man. I'm a little OCD. But I always have energy, and I'm just like, but it was a more focused, more cleaner energy.
Right.
Like, it's like gas, 87, 90, the best gas. I was on the best gas.
For sure.
And I was running well.
I agree with you on that.
But I'm not to each his own. But yeah, You know, that's you ask me why, but that's why. Because
I just try to simplify. That's what I try.
all
to
I
do.
know is you got to keep
My
your
brain
head on
be
the
all over
swivel.
the place.
Things are getting worse out here. And here's the deception that a lot of people are under. It's gonna be bad.
Is there this deception in Donald Trump being locked up? I mean, getting the case?
Donald Trump should be
Is that a
president.
distraction or is that
We should go out and vote
Donald
Trump.
is definitely a distraction.
Vote
he
Trump.
probably got a motherfucking
Oh,
mugshot?
my bad. I will.
Oh, he finally got the money.
Yeah, he got a mugshot. You know why?
Yeah.
Because he's getting ready to probably be the president again. This is all. This is.
With a
he's-
mugshot.
He's probably, you know what? Because we living in a world where you want a president to have a tattoo on his neck. I'm telling you, you want the president. You want the president to show up in a tank top. He hit up. He got a sleeve. Man, the president got a sleeve.
But I don't
That's Donald
understand
Trump.
how he said he don't trust the election process. He said it was stolen. So why jump back in there? Was it stolen when you want?
That's not the first time that's not the first time that allegation has been mentioned though.
But he's the
Other
only one that was taking
politicians
people
said
to
that.
trial for it, and got talking about committing the fraud of doing it. They got him on tape saying, "Just give me just find me these votes."
Money talks and bullshit runs the marathon. That's all. When you run that type of levels, people, I'm telling you, this is why my Heavenly Father says you cannot serve two gods. You cannot serve both God and mammon. Mammon, money. Money. I'm telling you, because other than that, what is there but money? What else drives you to want the Range Rover? You want the 6, 7, 8 bedroom house, the mortgages of $1,000. You want that because that's the American dream.
Because you want to floss on the next.
But get what they don't tell you. They don't tell you that you can't take that house with you when you croak out. But
You can
you're
croak
gonna
out
make
trying to get it.
it's the fruits of your labor. So if that's what you've been blessed with because you work so hard, then by all means live and live it up. But remember that you can't take none of this shit with you.
No.
You don't even know when you're gonna fall out. That's the bad thing about it. You can just get that, what is it, that Tomcat, what it is?
Whatever, that Hellcat.
You may just get that Hellcat. Nigga, what? Nigga, you done put whatever rims you put on them now, whatever. But the motherfucker is top of the line Juan Carlos Rossack. And then you fall out. Boom.
Soon as you get drove for 2 days.
I mean, the car paid for, boom. And you done felt out. You done felt out.
Now somebody else driving your shit talking about.
Is it your
miss
wife? Was you married? Or was you just dating a bunch of bitches? I mean, who's gonna get the Hellcat?
Or do it go back to
Moms?
the court?
Dad?
Or the deal?
Your little brother who's on fentanyl?
Nodders.
Nodding out at the light? Your little brother nodding?
With his foot on the gas.
Who's gonna get it? That's what I'm saying. Care less about this life, I'm telling you. Live to be comfortable, but I just say just care less about it, because at the end of the day, you got children, and you're bringing these children in this world, then you know what? Take care of these children. Try your best to make their life as livable as possible. That's all, as long as it's livable.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say just as long as it's livable. What I mean is there's a roof.
Just know they'd rather treat you than cure you.
They don't want it. What is a land full of healthy people? What healthy person needs a physician? Back in the day, and I'm listening to my grandmother, I'm talking about, this is my mother's mother. You know what I'm talking about? How she was, but from her mom. How back in the day, doctors really wanted to cure you. That's how they got their name.
Right.
That's how they
By
practice,
curing you.
by helping you. That's how their practices grew. Because I went to doctor such and such, and girl, he adjusted my hip.
They was called healers.
Go on down
Draw said, lead with your life. That's the motto.
there. Lead with your life.
with your life. That is the motto.
That's what I'm trying to tell people. I'm like, you're not going to change this system of things, divided states of America. This system is a well-oiled machine, and he's on Hawk times 25,060.
It don't never go to sleep.
He's on that. That's how strong he is. Every platform you use is ran by that same system you call yourself trying to fight. So the minute you start getting too aggravating, they just go, pooh, shut the lights out on you.
Everything's not bad. It's the people who running them. Everything is not bad. It's the people that's running the situation that can make it better. But instead, they'll rather fatten their pockets.
They don't want it to be better.
No, because they are fattening their pockets. They are worried about self.
You don't make money off better. You don't make money off better. You can't make a profit off better. Doctors can't eat if you're healthy, because you don't eat them then. They need to put you on a drug that's going to make you sicker. You see the commercials. Take this for your high blood pressure, but it may cause urinal bleeding. You might grow an anus inside your anus. You might get an extra knee. They tell you all these side effects because they're poisoning you. But they let you know that you're being poisoned so that you can't sue them. Yeah, you can't sue them because it was in the fine print. Oh, that guy was saying the real stuff. Might cause him and urine infection. But he just said it. And you still taking that drug.
Still taking it.
The biggest drug dealers on the planet are the pharmaceutical companies and the congressmen and senators and all those people that support these companies. Why? Because these companies give out fat checks when you push their agenda. They give out fat checks. And what congressman don't want a fat check? He can keep his $5,000 home. His wife is always plushed out. At the end of the day, it's all about the mighty dollar. Money. Money. Do you have value on your life? We're talking about life value. We on a little serious note right now, divided states of America.
Right.
Do you have a sellout price? What is a sellout, divided states of America? We're looking at the interview with Charlemagne the God, and what was the other fella name?
Larry Elder.
Larry Elder and Charlemagne the God. Charlemagne was asking him, has he ever experienced the wake up nigga call?
Nigga wake up call.
The nigga wake up call.
Do we know what it means?
Do you know what it means? Do you know what a nigga wake up call means? And the older guy was like, no, talk to me. It's like it's when somebody has to be reminded of the fact that they're a nigger, basically, is what he was saying. And he was like, yeah. Well, did you have that wake up call when Joe Biden said you're not a nigga? You don't know if you ain't black. What he said was?
You ain't black if you don't vote for me.
You don't know who you want to vote for. What he said?
You ain't black if you don't.
He said, Mr. Elder said you ain't checked that white man about saying,
He checked.
And the Biden states of America.
He checked.